And welcome to today's news. I am yours truly, Mr. Toot. This is today's first newscast, so bear with me as the teleprompter warms up. John? Hurry it up, John. Come on. All right, no teleprompter today. On today's news, we have WWE Royal Rumble and the very little news that came out of it. Overall, first opinion on the show, if I'm going to be blunt,
here we go.
It was awful. I hated every second of it. The only good thing that came out of it will be our first topic today, which is AJ Styles. Now, if you haven't seen the show already, you haven't read the news, AJ Styles actually lost to Gunther last night. Now, you might think, Gunther's a monster, right? What's the big deal, right? Not necessarily, though.
Bruh.
With the stipulation for that match, AJ Styles actually has to retire from WWE wrestling.
What?
He verbatim said, "I'm putting my WWE career on the line."
Shazam!
Now, why does that matter? Why is that verbiage so important, may you ask, right?
Shazam!
Well, I asked AJ, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by your WWE career? Well, what he means, and I am telling you, breaking news, whether you want to believe it or not, AJ Styles to AEW confirmed.
What did he say?
Yes, you heard it first. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. No one else has thought of it. No one else has tweeted about it. Breaking news from yours truly. Don't be sad. AJ Styles is not done wrestling. We will be seeing him in AEW. My opinion, no later than June of this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if he pops up at Revolution. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in our news.
Put him on the news, 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 put him on.
Let's look at we're going to skip past the Drew McIntyre Sami Zayn match. Wasn't newsworthy. I think we all knew Drew McIntyre was going to win, and the match was less than 10 minutes long. I'm not talking about it.
Oh my.
So, Women's Royal Rumble. The show started off with the Women's Rumble. Decent pacing. Little to no surprises. I think the only surprise I felt was Brie Bella. That was cool. It wasn't a bad Rumble. They have a very deep roster for the women's division. Do I think any of them are really getting pushes properly? No. When you think about when the Rumble first started for the women, you were excited to see your Baileys, your Becky Lynches, your Charlottes, your Asukas, your Sasha Banks. There wasn't much of that for this Rumble. But regardless, with saying that, I do think it was the right decision to put Liv Morgan as the winner of this Rumble. Where do I see her going next with it? I honestly have no idea. She did eliminate Raquel. I thought that was pretty interesting. We'll see what stories they build. I don't know. I think you can do anything with Liv. She's a star. You can literally put her over. But aside from that, very little surprises. It was a decent Rumble. I'm not going to say it was one of the best. Not going to say it was one of the worst. It was a middle of the pack women's Rumble. And next up.
Put him on the news, 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 put him on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Men's Rumble. Now, this one is a doozy.
And here we go.
Okay, so I had a lot of expectations for this one. It was awful. We got none of that. I think the only surprises we got all Rumble were the Iguana guy, who gives a shit about him, realistically. The other surprise was Chad Gable coming back as the real Grande Americano. That was funny. That was a good Rumble. I liked it. It's just, for that to be one of your only surprises, and again, respect to all these wrestlers, but it's the Royal Rumble. What are we doing here? Roman Reigns was the right option. I looking at who was in it, the only other person I wanted to win was LA Knight, and I know there is a 0% possibility they're putting that guy over for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah, Roman is the right choice. You put up Roman versus Roman versus CM Punk. That's night one, buy one, get one free main event. Maybe night two, who knows? But yeah, it's just the match was dreadful. It was boring, no surprises. Yeah, WWE needs to really work on their product. It is very, very bad. What's that? Hold on. I think we have breaking news. No! No! Oh my god! No! Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. We have an epidemic happening with French fries being eaten at an all-time high, I'm reading. Oh my god, 1 second, let me read this over. The world has increased their... The world has increased their percentage of eating French fries by 40% in the year 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an alarming stat. You need to stop. You need to stop what you're doing. I understand the rising costs of eating. I understand that a Blizzard can cost $15 now at Dairy Queen. I understand that a McDonald's combo can cost you $20 with tax, which should have been about maybe $8, but regardless, stop eating my people. There are other options as an appetizer or a main course. You can do rice. You can do apples, carrots. Enough is enough. We are not to be eaten every time. Sparingly. We will put up with some of us being eaten. Just the dumb and the sick. Enough. Ladies and gentlemen, that was today's breaking news. But yes, back to the important topic here. Yeah, no, Roman was a good option. I think him and Punk are gonna have a good selling match. That's what I feel. I don't think it's gonna be a good wrestling match, but I think it's what they want. It's what WWE wants. I don't know what to say, respectfully. But yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your first episode of the Newsroom with the Potato Patch and Mr. Toot. I want to thank everybody for joining today's stream, taking part in the news. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chats on any of my posts. We have TikTok, we have YouTube, Instagram is just opening up, X is just opening up. Feel free to DM me on any of the apps as well. Always willing to talk to people. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much. And we shall see you guys very soon.
Oh my god.